devices. Right, welcome to another session of these optical communications and networks. The last one, next topic is optical waveguide devices. Optical waveguide device. First of all, what is meant by waveguide? I think you are studied about this topic in your EMTL, electromagnetic waves and transmission lines, and microwave theory, right? Some of the subjects you covered the waveguide. What is meant by waveguide? Waveguide is nothing but medium, nothing but medium between the source and destination. But what is the specialty of waveguide compared to copper cable or compared to coaxial cable? What is the advantages? Why we are going for waveguides? Yeah, nothing but the waveguide supports high frequency signals, that is in terms of gigahertz signals. Suppose we are taking twisted pair cable or coaxial cable. What is the real-time application of coaxial cable? For video signal transmission. Video signal transmission. The video signal transmission maximum in terms of megahertz is the signal is enough to transmit video signals. For that frequency, there is no problem in the inner conductor of the coaxial cable. But suppose I am giving gigahertz signal to the coaxial cable. Is it supports? It is not supports. It supports only maximum megahertz signal. It is not supports the gigahertz signals in the coaxial cable. For this purpose, we are going for waveguide one. Here, what is a waveguide? Waveguide is nothing but a channel which supports high frequency signals. Whenever the frequency of a signal is high, nothing but it generates high temperature. It generates high temperature. Suppose we are taking microwave signals. Here, what is the microwave signal range in terms of 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz signals? For that, suppose I take a 300 gigahertz signal. At that time, coaxial cables, twisted pair, two-pair cable is not possible. That is, at that frequency, temperature is high, automatically it melts the conductor. That's why we are going for waveguides. Now, what is the shape? What is the shape? Here, is there any inner conductor of the waveguide? There is no inner conductor in the waveguide. Waveguide is a halo medium. Waveguide is a halo medium which transmits electromagnetic signals. Here, based upon the shape of the waveguide, there are two types of waveguides. I think you know the types of waveguides. That is based upon the shape, whether it is a rectangular waveguide or circular waveguide. Whether rectangular waveguide or circular waveguide. I think you saw this rectangular waveguides in microwave engineering laboratory. I think, right? The best example for circular waveguide is optical fiber cable. The best example for circular type of waveguide is optical fiber cable. Here the shape of this optical fiber is circular shape. Is there any in the conductor inside the optical fiber? There is no inside the conductor. It is a halo medium which supports light signal. Light signal. Here, based upon this basic definitions of this waveguide, now we are enter to the main topic is optical waveguide devices. Here, what first discuss about what is meant by optical waveguide. An optical waveguide is a physical structure that guides electromagnetic waves in an optical spectrum. Optical spectrum, that is, which supports electromagnetic signals to transmit from source end to receiving end. Here, the common types of optical waveguides include optical fiber and rectangular waveguide. Optical fiber and rectangular waveguides. Here, what are the key elements of the optical waveguide devices are? Photonic device, that is guiding, coupling, switching, splitting, multiplexing, and deep multiplexing of signals. That is what is the use of the optical waveguides. Optical waveguides. That is what is the use of optical fiber. Optical fiber nothing but guiding. That is which transmits a light signal from one end to another end. And coupling. Coupling nothing but couple between the source to fiber at the receiving end for fiber to detector. And it acts as a switch. It has a splitting. multiplexing, demultiplexing. We discussed these are the topics in second unit at the time of waveguide, optical waveguide uh, elements. We discussed second unit. Here, the optical waveguide devices are classified according to the geometry. Optical waveguides can be classified according to their geometry, that is planar, strip, or fiber waveguides. Planar, strip type, or fiber waveguides. Second is based on modes, single mode and multi-mode. I think you know the concept of single mode and multi-mode type. What is a single mode and multi-mode? Here in single mode, the core diameter is very less, which transmits a signal in a along with the fiber axis. What is multi-mode? The fiber core diameter is high, which supports multiple light signals through in a zigzag manner. Based upon the diffractive index distribution, step and graded index. You know the concept of step index fiber and graded index fiber. Here in step index fiber, what is the profile of the core? The profile of the core is flat. What about graded index? It is a parabolic structure. I think we are already discussed this step index and graded index. And based on material, glass type, polymer, semiconductor. This is the classification of optical waveguides according to their geometry. Already we discussed about this mode structure based upon the refracting distribution, based on the material we are used, either a glass material or plastic material. Now we discuss the remaining is based upon their geometry, planar type, strip type, fiber waveguides. First we are go for planar waveguide, that is dielectric slab waveguide. Dielectric slab waveguide. Here in this planar waveguide or dielectric slab waveguide, it consists of three layer structure. Three layers in the optical fiber. Here in these three layers, all the three layers having different dielectric constant. Different dielectric constant. Here the center layer among these three layers, the center layer is used to transmit light signal. To transmit light signal. Here based upon this theory, we are going for three layers. See this one, I will show you figure. This is a three layer concept. Three layers in a planar waveguide. It having one, two, three layers, which is having different types of dielectric constant. The center layer, which is used for transmit of light signal. The remaining first and three layers act as the cladding. The second layer acts as the core. Core is made up of glass material, and layer 1 and layer 3 which is made up of plastic material. At the center layer we have to transmit the light signals. This is the concept of planar waveguide. Planar waveguide. Next, second one here, a two-dimensional waveguides. Two-dimensional waveguides. Here in these two-dimensional waveguides, again divided into three types: strip waveguide, rib waveguide, and segmented waveguides, and or photonic crystal waveguides. Here, what is the strip waveguide? You know the concept of strip in microwave engineering? Strip line. Here in strip waveguide, nothing but a strip of layer conferred between cladding layers, right? The simple strip waveguide example is a rectangular waveguide. Rectangular waveguide, nothing but here in previous one in planar waveguide we discussed about three layer structure. The center one is core is made up of glass. The first and third layers is cladding, which is made up of plastic material. But here in strip waveguide, right, the center core one is halo medium. There is no glass material. The remaining outer one is we are using the metal, aluminum metal we are using for cladding layer. That is called the strip waveguide. That is rectangular waveguide. I think you saw this type of rectangular waveguide in our microwave engineering laboratory, right? Next one is rib waveguide. Rib. You know the general meaning of rib, right? A rib waveguide is a waveguide in which the guiding layer basically consists of the slab with a strip superimposed on it. Superimposed on it. Nothing but the core is not changed, but the cladding layer only changed in terms of rib structure. Rib structure. Based upon the structure only, it is called the rib waveguide. Next one is segmented waveguide. Segment. Here, before going to segmented waveguide, suppose we have to transmit a light signal through general waveguide based upon the concept of total internal reflections. You know the principle of optical fiber communications. How to transmit light based on the concept of total internal reflections. Suppose the phase can be changed once the light is entered into the waveguide. The phase can be changed periodically. Periodical change in the phase inside the waveguide. Nothing but at that time, whenever the phase is changed, is nothing but at that time the shape of the waveguide also change from one point to another point. That's why it is called the segmented waveguide. Here in segmented waveguide, a periodically change the phase of the light. This is about segmented waveguide. Here this is about the topic of optical waveguides. Next one is the next topic is laser inscribed waveguides. Laser inscribed waveguides. Here what is meant laser inscribed waveguides? Here in optical waveguides nothing but which used for application of photonics application. Here in this purpose waveguides in a 3D space provide integration between electronic component on chip and optical fibers. Here at the time of conversion from electrical to optical signal we are using chips for a 3D space. 3D space. At that time we are going for laser inscribed waveguides. In that laser inscribed waveguides may be designed for a single mode only. Single mode and which is used for telecommunication purpose. Right. Next one is next structure is light pipes. The name itself shows pipe. What is the pipe structure? Either it is in terms of cylindrical structure. Here these light pipes are nothing but tubes or cylindrical structure of solid materials which is used for only for short distance purpose. Short distance purpose we are using light pipes. Next one is optical fiber. You know the exact structure of optical fiber is circular shape and the principle of optical fiber to transmission light signal is total internal reflection. Total internal reflection concept. Here what is the basic material used for this optical fiber cable? The internal core is made up of silica glass, that is glass material, and for cladding layer we are using plastic. Cladding layer again plastic. Here this is the some of the examples for optical waveguides. Do you have any query for this related to optical waveguides? Type your query in a chat box. Thank you very much for attending this session.